in-depth, a little depth into how the movie is going to be. Now, God the God Butcher is on a quest to make the gods extinct. Now, that's a lot to take on your shoulders, right? Thor enlists Valkyrie, Korg, and his ex-girlfriend Jane Foster to help stop Gore. An amazing experience awaits you. Get your tickets now at Silverbird Cinemas, West Hills, and Accra Mall. Or you can call these numbers, right? Two very simple numbers: 0544 310140, and we have 055 32 888 for your ticket reservation. So I'm going to update you guys some more as the days go by until Friday, of course. Pre-screening is on 7th of July. Get your tickets now. Silverbird Cinemas. So much entertainment. I mean, that's what we're all about. We are part of the most innovative stuff that happened in our industry. Guys, quick commercial break. When we get back, I have my pundits in the studio, and we have so much to unpack. Stay tuned in. Just like that, we're back at MX24GH on every single platform, at the hashtag MX Live. Send me messages at JasonEL_A. And I have my pundits in the studio looking swagged out. I have Kojo and I have Kofi.
What's up?
Kofi, how you doing?
I'm good.
How's your week been? I mean, halfway through. How's it been so far?
Oh, I go back somebody in car, so I just pay.
Oh!
Yeah. I just send them Momo 900 cedis. I'm not smiling, but I'm smiling.
Yo, but are you safe?
Yeah, I'm very fine. I'm just praying it doesn't bring an extra cost on me. Okay. Now and there, like.
But the good thing, even though it was an inconvenience, I could pay on the spot.
Oh.
Because the way they're treating me, more people no go fit.
Oh, I don't know, but the money sound. I don't know. I'm not feeling it. Maybe it's because of my people.
Hey,
my people are spoiling me. I couldn't feel it. I've lost that money. Yeah.
We need to have some more off-air conversations because the way you're not feeling it today. Kojo, how's your week been, man? Hope no accidents on your end.
No.
Okay. How's your week been?
It's been calm. There's no accidents and casualties.
Okay, and how's the weekend going to be looking for you, leading into it?
Yes, definitely more of talk shows on TV and radio, and also some planning of events. There's an upcoming event that I'm still planning.
Okay, we'll definitely talk about that more.
When it's mature, yeah, I'll give you the details.
Goes on, nice one. Thank you guys so much for making time. Despite everything that's going on, you make the time to be here.
Levy as well. That'd be what paying me.
Oh man!
Maybe every week if I come on talk of E-Levy, that's in there, they pay me.
They pay me. Anyways, there's some more stuff to discuss, but it's good to get your insights. Okay, award schemes in Ghana. Before we get to our first story, could you, from a very holistic view, a very general point of view, what do you think about award schemes right now? With the fact that there's so many award schemes, with the ones that have been there for years, how they've been handled up to now. Are you happy with the pace at which we're moving?
I think yes. Award schemes are very good, and it is a part of the system. And we people need to be appreciated and rewarded for the good work that they are doing. So definitely, we can't take it out of the game.
Okay.
And so kudos to those who have been holding the fort for several decades now, and the new ones that are springing up. And it's so amazing that we now have a lot of award schemes coming up, all because those who started were able to do something good that the others think it is right for them to also go there. Aside issues of people doubting the credibility of these schemes, which is normal. It is not peculiar to
I mean, every
space.
single award scheme is going to have people
It
disappointed.
is not peculiar to our space. But on a side, I think people don't really understand how these things work. I believe people don't really... They are not up to understanding how these schemes work.
In reference to the audience, you mean?
In reference to the audience and even the nominees and all those people who have issues with some of these award schemes.
Okay.
The point is, it is an award scheme, and it's really is business. That is what they need to understand. It is business.
It's not friends and family, right?
Exactly. Under normal circumstances, yes, if I see that you are doing good, I need to award you. But when I add certain elements to it that, okay, I want to award you, but I still want people to select you through a process. Then if you want to participate in that scheme, you need to really understand that there is a process. But people lose sight of the fact that there is a process that I need to follow to win. They think I deserve to be awarded, but that is not what is being done. So you go and participate and you lose out and you come back and complain. Aside that, they have been improving year by year. And one of my challenges personally was the fact that during the award events, when it comes to the performing bit of it, they weren't doing so much. They mount a very big stage, colorful, but musicians come there, stand there alone, and you see. But now, the recently 3 Music Awards and VGMA, they give us a good performance. You could see a good collaboration between the award organizers and the artists when it comes to stagecraft and all that stuff. So I can say they have improved.
There's some progress there.
Oh, it is.
Okay, so now the thing is, it seems like we have a lot to learn. You know, that's one thing. But now, it seems like also we've been speaking in the past about DJs getting their nominations at like, you know, the VGMAs. And that was a very interesting discussion we had. And this came to mind and we had to discuss it because I always say, you know, the entertainment space is a very big umbrella. I think even the cameraman is not spoken about enough. The lights man, the man who gets the stage on. So when this came to mind, it was very interesting to me. Now, Atia Tina, you know, she's a backup vocalist, and she said, you have to create a category for backing vocalists in award schemes. So I'm going to read a quote. She said, I've always had a problem with why there's no award for backing vocalists because we are such a big deal, which I think is very true. Very big deal. It's something we have to look at and put the category of best backing vocalists in categories, so to speak. So she had some more quotes, but let's focus on this for now. Now, it's one thing again to hear Kojo, you know, saying that we have a lot to learn, which I know a lot of people will agree with. And I agree with that. Now, to hear that, you know, a lot of creatives feel like they deserve more of a space, of a platform, and this is just for the vocalists. Kofi, what's your take on this?
Grammys, May 4th, 1959. That was when Grammys began. So everything about award schemes, it takes a process. We sometimes sit down and expect magic to happen just because you are complaining. What she's doing is she's complaining or she's airing her opinion. I don't have a problem if anybody's saying so and so, this category needs to be done, this category needs to be done, and this category needs to be done. One, an award is a private entity's job. You get me? It's a whole business and all that. Two, they have a plan. They have board of directors. They have board members and all that. So they deliberate on it. The other thing you need to notice, if you create a category, Ghana, how many people sponsor categories there? We don't have it. You don't just always create a category because somebody is saying you should create a category. You should create a category because it deserves to be created. But when you create that category, now the next thing is, what are you going to give the person who wins the award? Have you thought about it? It's not like, these people are part of the industry, so let's create a category for them. We create it for them, then what? We create it for them. Everybody comes and complains. Let's create a category for this kind of people because they need
to be... Is it a complaint if it's deserved?
I'm trying to get on a point. Okay, so you've won an award. What did you get? You got a plaque. Then what? People know you, that's all. You don't gain anything. You don't... Like, there are certain things that need to be fixed before we should even go to the award. So, like, always, we put our anger on the awards. Yo, the awards is part of it. But the structures, the ecosystem where certain things that are... Because she's a backing vocalist, right? If the ecosystem was working well, backing vocalist, you're supposed to gain a percentage for your input. Is she gaining percentage for her input? No. You're rather focusing on award. Like, focus on the one that will bring you money first. You get me? Because whoever you are working for or you are working with is paying is always peanuts. Backing vocalist, you are adding your bits to the song, or a performance. How much are you even paid for performances? You get me? like you should look at monetary stuff. Think of stuff that will bring more money into your pocket. Award will not bring money into your pocket. Think of how to fix the ecosystem. Ejumana, yeah, the business that we're doing, that backing vocalists, you're adding your bits. Like I'll go back to, you're adding, even if you do as an input, it adds to the 3 minutes or the 3 minutes 50 seconds of your song. Like those are the things we need to be focusing on. Those are where the basic problem is. Those are where the foundation is. That is where we need to be striking at. We shouldn't be focusing on our words.
I get what you're saying, but don't you think this then defeats the purpose of award schemes in general?
Award there is business, so see.
Because
award,
I get
award
that it's a business. We don't know what someone makes behind the scenes.
If you like, let's create an award, a whole award system, whereby if you vote one, everybody will see. Even now, still people will complain. Award there. It will come.
What's your take on what Kofi saying?
On that, Kiddy won VGMA Artist of the Year. What did he win? Did they give him anything as in present?
Plaque.
Yes, so if the overall winner is not getting anything, then everybody also deserves.
So then, Kofi, are you saying that we should stop award?
I'm not saying we should stop award though. You see, that is where I started from. There are people, it's a private entity's business. They have their board of directors, they have board members on the, so those decisions, because we can't do awards show like 4 hours, 5 hours, so nah, time wasting. What is the purpose of every category? What are you going to gain from it? Like, think of me, I don't know if it's the money now.
Okay, I think it's a great call from Atiati now. And we are talking about music awards. And in the making of music, there is a chain. When we talk about producers, now we are awarding sound engineers.
Before it wasn't so.
It wasn't so. And so why do somebody think we shouldn't award backing vocalists? And I think it has been long overdue.
The producers, now how much do they even get?
So Kofi, it's not about what you get. That is not a conversation.
Kofi, your thing is we're focusing on the wrong thing.
We're focusing on the wrong thing.
The point is, it is not about what you get. We all know that in Ghana, when it comes to certain, even on TV, people have the perception, owners of TV stations, radio stations have the perception that the fact that they have given you this show, they are selling you to the public. So at times, they don't even focus on the direct benefit that you get from that. And we all know what award schemes do to people. When you win a brand endorsement and all those stuff, these are indirect benefits that and the recognition that you are being.
Wait, you said if you win.
Exactly.
Can promise how many awards has you won? But
if you don't win, if you are nominated, it also counts. If we are reading your citation and say he is a VGMA nominee, a Grammy nominee, this add value to the artist. Let's not discount.
Kofi, from what he's just saying, do you think, with the way awards are right now, especially in the Ghanaian space, it holds that much value? Do our awards right now hold weight? Because if they don't, that is when people say, okay, then let's not even add other categories. But from what you've seen so far, the years, VGMA, 23 years and counting. Yeah. Now we have 3 music awards. Do you think right now the awards place as much value on the artist as possible?
I'm not downplaying any award. All I'm just trying to say is, in as much as we are fighting for the categories, we should also fight for the basic foundation.
So let's fight for what is...
I want the foundation first. I want the foundation first. Sometimes when I talk to people, I tell them like, yo, I'm tired of this whole entertainment stuff. Because honestly, people come to you, you listen to their content, you listen to whatever they have. They are not supposed to be where they are. They need to go higher to the next level. They are way better than the people that are up there. But quite unfortunately, it is not their fault. The finances are not there. The structures are not there. I can do my part. But what about getting to the next level? Because if I don't give you if I don't give your contact to them, and I tell them, if you call Jason, tell them Zeda gave you the number. Where are you going to get that connect
from? Do we know
from?
how much award winners make from awards?
No, there's no money from awards.
In Ghana,
there's
no price to it. I think years back. Years back.
Okay, now this is a discussion that needs to be had.
Years back, the VGMA, there were certain categories that they were giving a cash prize. Yes, years back. I think 5 has won.
That's what I was saying.
And you see, the point is, we are not giving any prize. but we are not discounting the fact and the value it adds to artists. I can talk about this lady, Diana Hamilton. When she won, we know the kind of brands that she has attracted to herself. She's brand ambassadors for several brands now.
Okay.
Kiddy won.
I mean, like...
And you see...
Promise didn't win, but he got endorsements.
Somebody won and also got endorsement. But even King Promise was complaining now.
He didn't win, but
he was complaining.
I know the endorsements that
it's
he
something
has.
we're definitely going to keep alive. And it's very interesting because I'm sure a lot of viewers right now didn't even know artists don't make money when they're giving plaques. Trust me, a lot of viewers don't know. And that's why you guys are here, you know.
Grammy, do they give money? Do they give money?
They are sponsored.
You mentioned Grammy. Do they give money for winning a Grammy?
Depends on the Grammy.
Yes.
Grammy, I have
so
no
what?
idea.
What
we
is
can't
our,
intelligently speak on it.
They don't give money. I can say that they don't give money. So what is our cry here? It is not about the money. But are you telling me because you are not giving?
Oh no,
but I'm coming.
Let me.
Are you saying because you are not giving $100 million for winning a
I just want to say one thing.
Grammy is not prestigious.
Kofi, come in.
Their system works. That's what I was saying. Their system.
Okay, please send us messages at MXN4GH on every single platform. And I love these discussions because this is something we're definitely going to keep alive. Because, you know, young artists watch these things and they want to win awards. But if it gets to the point where they feel like there's no weight behind it, a lot of people be like, then why am I working? Trust me, awards mean a lot to people. You know, in the same breath, someone will say, Charlie, if I know they make money from inside, what's the win? What's the loss? You know, and we're in a system where you win an award this year, the next year you're not spoken about again. So I think with your perspectives, there's something to be said.
But you know, we didn't make a good case for the backing vocalists. We didn't talk about the point is, if we have recognized sound engineers, backing vocalists, they are part of the making process, of the music. Right? You see, one thing that I also blame them is that they haven't given enough reason for them to be recognized. I agree with you when you said they don't just create categories. They want to create categories that when they put faces on flyers, people can really vote if it is business. Now, it got to a point in time that we had some sound engineers who are now making themselves visible when you check their social media interactions. So when you put an emoji or another producer there, you can have people voting for them. Let's talk about this backing vocalist. How many can you talk of? I remember back about 2 years ago, Nanama, back in the hip life era, she backed almost about 80% of the song from Comfort Quite Lord Kenya.
That's true.
Now she came back and she started fighting for this cause, and she got attention. I think the VGMA, the women branch, they honored her over there. And so this is a case. And now Atiatina has been behind all the Lumba classics. But
and people don't know these things.
People don't know it. But I asked them, why were they not also making themselves visible?
We'll definitely keep this discussion
like your cameraman. They have to make themselves visible.
I've said this.
After the show, go and cut a portion that I produced this show. Let the people know that you make Jason look good on the camera.
Make me look
don't
good,
come
man.
and blame anybody.
My voice, they make us look good.
But
it's all in good faith, you know, for what we know and feel people deserve. So once again, thank you guys so much. At MX24GH on every single platform. And I know this is also going to rile some people up.
Sure.
The grandpapa, the legend, you know, the man who paved the way for a lot of young artists, you know, a lot of creatives. I must come and say, I get more respect from Nigerians than Ghanaians. And, you know, this discussion has been back and forth, you know. I always say our brothers and sisters in Nigeria. And for someone with such a powerful voice in the industry to say this, I'm sure it's something that has to be looked into. Now, he said this in an interview with Andy Dusty on Hits FM. Very big salute to them. He said, the only people who disrespected me were my people, Ghanaians, and the media went along with it. It was popping off in 1993. But according to the Afrobeats documentary, which was recently released for Netflix, I started in 1999. Which is false. Now, he carried on to say a lot of stuff in reference to this whole, you know, respect. And we even sat here before, you know, names like Tiny have come up, you know, giving these people their flowers. Kodempi has said stuff like this about naming streets after people. But anyways, Kofi, when you hear something like this, what does this say to the Ghanaian industry? Someone who's been in the game for so long, to say he feels like he gets more respect beyond the shores of Ghana than he does his own people.
Everything we tend to do in this business, you can't do a one-man thing. I read the article, and there are so many things in there that, fine, I understand. You are a brand. A brand can't work single-handedly. You definitely have a team of people working with you.
Yeah.
So what is the bargaining power of the team? What are they doing? Because he made mention of, he has a documentary, is it 10 years ago? Yeah. So the documentary, who did you give it to? What is the bargaining power, or what is the weight of the person who you gave the documentary to? Who did the person go and talk to? There are so many TV channels in Ghana. So if I saw TV3 in there, so if TV3 didn't air it, what happened to GTV? What happened to here? There are so many channels. You see, this whole thing is all because of that documentary that popped up on Netflix. That is where this whole conversation is. Can we tone down with this everyday Ghana, Nigeria, Ghana, Nigeria, Ghana, Nigeria, Ghana, Nigeria? Let's fix whatever. Why don't we do Ghana, Liberia, or they are irrelevant?
They are not competition.
So we should also note that with even Nigeria, even them, they have the north and the south. Theirs is bad, oh. Theirs is bad. The small respect that you are getting from the Nigerians, oh, when Nigerians see me, theirs is bad. See, the north, they don't care about what the Southerners are doing. The Southerners, they don't care about. So I understand, fine, there are certain people who wouldn't give you your flowers because you've added, or grandpapa, you created hip life. Even that one, there's always confusion about it and all that way, Panji and all that. But that is a whole different thing. You being part of the originators of the hip life move, and there's a documentary on Netflix and talking about the history of Afrobeats and all that, and it brings up that conversation of what you've also done, and we've not been able to show it. That one there is up to your team. Oh. It can't be anybody's fault.
It's not on the media or the audience?
No, because see, the media always wants content. That is one thing I know about media, good or bad. Even if the person is not popping, even if the person has only 5 followers or only 5 viewers, and the person is willing to take your content, they will play it. So I don't know which other channels they took the video to. That, because TV channels always want something to play. So I don't know.
What do you think?
I don't know.
Because I mean, it's not a good thing to hear if you hear that your people. And okay, let's just look at like Ghana.
Yes.
Just Ghana.
Yes.
For Reggie to say he feels like he doesn't get as much love here.
I said it the last time that Ghana is difficult to give people their flowers. That one is part of
the flowers if we don't get.
Exactly. It's part of
that mean when our
nature. We don't want to give people their flowers. But we all cannot run away from what Reggie Rockstone did. The man did something great. The argument has been that when he came back from abroad, there were people rapping. But he commercialized the thing. He gave you hope that you can rap in your own language. And the creating of that name, Hip Life, we all know that it was through himself and Zab Mallet that word came. So from him, the first album that he made, commercialized it. Definitely, if you will say that this person is the originator, what is wrong about it? Do we know the one who discovered football? But now people are enjoying. Now the people who are enjoying from football are not the one who created it. So for the fact that Jason is the one that created it, what will it take from us? Is there any inheritance that the man is benefiting? Is there any royalties? Is he enjoying any royalties that when we say Reggie Rockstone is the founder of Hip Life, maybe we are giving him 60 acres of land at East Legon. So somebody want to dispute that fact that, hey, you are not the owner. We started rapping. And that has been our nature. You see, a genre will emanate and somebody will be fighting. Recently, when Sarkodie tweeted, let's bring back Azonto, you saw Gasmila, I am the one who brought Azonto. Then we kill it. Recently, Kumerica. They are fighting over it, and now nobody is talking about Kumerica anymore. So why do we always, when we get something,
is that an attitude thing with us?
I think.
Are
I
you
don't
programmed
know.
just like-
I don't know the word to
No,
use.
the willingness to support.
I don't know the word to use right now. The fact that okay, you created it, we are all enjoying the thing. So lead and let us all move. We will fight and spoil it, and at the end of the day, nobody will benefit from it.
They will come and
again.
complain. Why is it
So if we say, I know about that documentary. I know a lot of. He covered Obra for anybody that matters in the time. The producers that manage everybody, yeah, Gray, all those rappers, Mobile Boys, everybody that matters at that time, they captured them there. So now we have the documentary, something that we can hold on, so that if we are telling our history, and you know our space, what we lack is these things. We don't document things. Now we're fighting about what is high life. Interview most of these guys. Ask them what is high life, and they will fumble.
And that's the thing, not to cut you, but you know, I made a statement that we don't even have the flowers to give. It's like we don't even know. That's to say, a lot of us don't even know why we should appreciate the people
but just
before
as
us.
you said, we don't document a lot of.
Exactly. So here is somebody.
You don't have anything to prove to show.
So somebody has done a documentary that if you are seated right here and you just came into the space, you can view it and know who are the people that make sure that high life became high life. Hip life became hip
But
life.
we're even getting the time registered wrong.
Oh no, but you see that disrespect that he was talking about there. So when Kendrick Lamar came to Ghana, you see there was he was trying to meet. I checked on his IG. I saw an article and all that. I checked on his IG and he was literally ranting about there was that party. They did a party B. They didn't even invite him. So he went. Oh, it was on IG. He literally. I think his wife also talked about it. So I got a chance to be at the party. I ended there at 12 midnight.
Okay.
And I was told Reggie I was like, wow, at least someone was able to get him there. So it's like, and there's another thing. Whenever they do, they have these stuffs pertaining to music, like they are calling on musicians to meet and all that. They hardly call it. That is also another part of the disrespect he was talking about. Whenever there's something about artists that they need their opinion and all that, they don't invite him. They don't invite him. So that is part of the disrespect that he's talking about, that the Nigerians, because you go there, you see Reggie there. It's not as if he's out of town. No. He's always in town too as well. So most of the stuff that goes on, they don't invite him.
Don't you guys think this falls in line with, you know, we've had stories where Tick said he wasn't invited to awards, and we're speaking about Reggie. Slim Buster said the young don't come to him. It seems like it's a reoccurring trend of us not appreciating.
Exactly, that one we don't do. But one thing I also think, I want to think he didn't do much, as in Reggie, was the fact that his influence cannot be underplayed. In as much as maybe you visited one or two TV stations and they declined you, I think Reggie is somebody who is very vociferous on social media. So what happened to social media? What happened to putting out that documentary there and making sure that the people get to know about it? We live in a space that if you don't want to write your own history, nobody will do it for you. And this thing will happen to everybody. Look at the Sarkodie in the next 10 years. It will happen to him. People will disrespect him because it has become part and parcel of us. Nobody is ready to do that. So if you think you have done well, and I've listened to some of the people when they are giving their side of the hip life story. Yes, it will come that they were doing their thing, but Reggie came in and commercialized it. So can't we hold on that and move forward? Right now, if nobody knows that you are doing something somewhere, and somebody come and put it in the limelight, and the masses see it, we can attribute that person as the originator. Now, what are we fighting about? Why should we fight about something that is without any treasure, without any inheritance?
There's
no post attached to it.
Reggie is not benefiting.
There's no monthly salary. There's no royalty.
For being the grandpapa of hip life, he's not benefiting
social media
anything. So just acknowledging the man, what will he do?
to hear that, you know, someone like Reggie feels disrespected, it's not a good thing to hear, you know. And what you said is very, very deep, you know, to even hear that someone like Sarkodie in 10 years, 15 years after he's retired will be disrespected.
If he doesn't write his own story and make sure that he push it for the world to know.
Wow.
And expect,
after all he's done.
Yes.
Oh, no, but
expect
they are doing something, though.
Is it?
They are doing something. I can talk of Stonebwoy, I can talk of Sarkodie, I can talk of Shatawale. These three people, I notice that always whenever they are going somewhere, there's a videographer following them. So at least, even if you not get it on voice, you will get
these things are being documented.
They are being, so if somebody wants to sit down and watch it and write a story and, what happened here, they'll be able to get it.
Yes,
but at least
they won't do. That is the point. What I'm trying to tell them is that if you leave it for them to go there and do it themselves, they won't do. So if you think you have done, I'm happy as Samojan did
wrote a book.
For himself. It will be there. Anybody that buys the book will read about him. So don't leave it with the people to do it. Do it yourself.
Guys, send us messages at MX24GH on every single platform at the hashtag MXLive. You know, we have these intriguing conversations to see why we're not where we want to be. And it's very interesting takes because when you know where you're from, it leads the way to where you're actually going. You know, you can open that path even more so. Music groups. To hear that our legends are being disrespected. Now, music groups, we know, I mean, around the world, music groups hardly ever last. But you see them always come together doing their thing. I mean, recently I saw Drake and Backstreet Boys in Canada. They performed after years. Backstreet Boys said they're coming to release new music. It doesn't mean groups have never broken up. Destiny's Child, you see them perform once in a while. But in Ghana, it seems like when it's over, it's over.
Yes.
We ain't friends no more. Kofi, what do you think the problem is?
As human institution, everybody has their own understanding. It gets to a point, we want to move to the next level. We have new ideas. We want to get better. These are general things that tend to happen. It's not even male-dominated. It's male, female, whichever groups. As money, the need to move forward, misunderstanding. It's just so many things.
So
but with the Keche,
so this is what Keche said. This is what Keche said. Now he said, women and money caused the collapse of many music groups. That's from Keche Andrew, and I had him here not too long ago, and we actually spoke about this. But this is a statement he made somewhere. He said, "Look at Ghana accepting Keche. I mean, Africa, worldwide, the communities, and over the years, you will wake up and because of little money or women." Or misunderstandings, like Kofi saying there, we say we're leaving this company. We suffer to sell our music to the people. We've experienced, it's everything. These three major things are what we heard caused the collapse of music groups because we Keche, have overcome all these things. Look, maturity. So it's very, very interesting. Now, that's what he said. Kofi, want to come back to you?
That's what he said, okay. Music groups. So let me start with the female side. When you are doing a music group and you are females, you know, working with females and Kasanana is not a joke. Miss V's group, is it D3 or something?
Yeah.
That group, it vanished out of thin air. So, but you know, Miss V came out. Let me jump to the male side. I would make mention of one group, D2. She gave me fever. D2 broke up. As male misunderstanding. I know what happened, but that is not my concern. Everybody wants to go to the next level, so misunderstanding. Keche trying to say that they've been able to overcome it's as a result of maturity. It's not because you are mature or like those others who broke up, they are not mature though. 4x4, are you trying to tell me Captain Planet, Coded and Fresh Prince, they are not matured enough to understand that? No.
So what?
It is all those who. Okay. No, hold on. Let me. I wanna say something. Look at Keche. Look at Keche. So they are trying to tell me that okay, because they are mature, that is why they are still together. Okay, no problem. So 4x4, they broke up because they were not matured. This guy, Bookback, they broke up because they were not matured. Someone died though. But he didn't add death to it. One of them died.
That was
no.
after
I'm just
they-
saying
they
something. I'm just saying.
separated before.
They separated. But if a group breaks up, they can come back together. You know that.
Yes.
Good. You are matured. So all the people. That's what he's trying to say. That all the others who have broken up, they weren't matured.
They are saying, he said,
it's maturity.
it is what is keeping them.
Maturity. Oh,
Yeah, I don't think that him saying that they're matured means
maturity.
Yes.
So
somebody else isn't mature.
Yes, exactly.
maturity.
What is keeping them?
Is maturity.
But maybe he played more of a factor.
But maturity is keeping them, and those who broke up. Okay. I'll keep this word in mind. One day I'll bring it back.
Could you come in? Now, okay, let's focus on the fact that they said women and money.
Exactly. Definitely, they've heard of the stories of the groups that is broken. Talk of double, 4S4, 5-5, Wuta, Prayer, all of them. So definitely, as they are also part of this industry, they've heard a word or two about what
They went through.
Exactly. So if they are saying it, there could be an iota of truth in there. But I respect them for a fact that I think inarguably now they are the most consistent group in Ghana. They've been consistent since they came out around 2008.
Or even can we add VIP to it?
Exactly.
Can we add VIP?
Yes.
Yeah, we can.
VIP.
Yeah, we can add VIP. To it
VIP.
as well.
All of them. So
Yeah.
it seems Keche is the one that is very consistent. And I met them on a sister station, a TV station for interview. And I loved their response when they were asked why they are not separated. And they gave that and it's not that they are not going through all these issues.
Yeah.
In fact, to keep a group is very difficult. Even in the studio, just somebody trying to sing a certain way can cause the breakup of a group. Or I think you should sing it in this way. Another person prefer that, what you are singing is not the best. It can just separate them. But they have gone through all these things. Why? Because they see Keche as a company. And they are employees. So no matter what, why do we have to leave the company and go and struggle? A company that is feeding us, putting money on our table, a company that we have worked hard to put up. Just leave it because a woman, money, or personal disagreement. And I respected them for that. Look at the groups that are separated for whatever reason. Where the maturity comes in is that, okay, let's say we are having issue with our women, are having issues with us. And something that we have fought for, giving us money, putting food on our table. You have left it and you are struggling as individual acts. And nothing is happening.
I mean, maturity
now,
is an understanding.
your legacies are wiping off.
For example,
So-
we can disagree here, but respect each
Of
other's
course,
opinions.
that is
I
maturity.
mean, if you look at it like that,
Hey.
Why did
Kofi-
4S4 break up?
Kofi, don't you think there's a point where Kojo is saying?
I'm not saying there's no point to it. All I'm just saying is that stick that they used to hit Techi.
No. What Kofi is trying to mean is that maybe in the future, maybe they have been able to overcome all the challenges.
But maybe something will
something
stop them going
different
forward.
can stop them. But even that, still, they would have acted immature. Because why do you have to leave this group that nowadays, if there's any gig, you'll be on, Keche will be on. But know that when you get separated, we won't call Andy, we won't call Joshua. So maturity will tell you that, hey, in as much as we have differences, let's come together. And I'm even writing an article about what we have lost from group breakages. Now look at all these groups. Imagine if they were still active.
Together,
the kind of money that it will bring into the ecosystem. Mind you, those who were shooting their videos when they were together, they have lost business. They are publicists, they have lost business, they are sound engineers. So when groups breaks, it is not only the two people that suffers, it's the whole industry. So we need to make sure that we protect some of these groups. And what reason will let a hard-earned reputation like 4S4, Wuta, and one thing is, when they come back right now and they play any show, look at their responses. So what if we say you are not mature?
Okay,
do you think we have any better word?
Go.
Even one of the award schemes, they omitted Group of the Year.
Yes, because that day, during those days,
there was no active
group.
There was no active group.
And a
Just
clear
like that.
case, look at the P Square. When they came back, look at what they were doing. within a few days. They were touring, conquering the world.
Okay, so
why do you let this go?
There is something to be said.
If you are too much.
There's something to be said there. We're going to go for a quick commercial break. And tell us what you think about music groups. Why do you think they've not sustained time, that longevity? Is it true that it's the money? Is it the women? Is it the maturity? Let us know. Adam X24GH on every single platform. Quick commercial break. We'll be right back. Welcome back, guys. If you just tuned in, you've missed so much. You know, we've been discussing groups, legends, and a whole lot. But when it comes to MX24, MX Live, we're all about also supporting what's happening in the now. And we have a music video which has been making some rounds on social media. So we're going to check it out. When we come back, I'm going to see what these two guys think about it. Because the music video, they make the artists as much as the image, as much as the brand, as much as the music itself. So this is Strongman and Mr. Drew. Check this out.
What's Yana? I dey go gaga. Wanna see what they go gaga. Mix. I dey go gaga. Wanna see what they go gaga. Yeah, hey, fine girl, fine face. Oba pout my kuma fine case. You know we God, but we wanna find faith. When you me baba tear down, it can't fade. Yeah, I dey go gaga. If I see your body, I dey go gaga. You be fine girl, in the whole Ghana. Me hima, me newa, me pewa. Although you watch your mama dia, and you met to Zana. I go die on top of your matter. Let me be the cocoa for your massa. Who I drink tina me kopensa. Be a wakuma mu make a enter. Udo yidi mayada. Udo yidi mataba. Mataba. Abiba. Oh, Abiba. Udo yidi mayada. Very good, Abiba. Abiba. Girl, I want to sing your name. La 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 la. I want to sing your name. La 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 la. And girl, I want to sing your name. La 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 la. I want to sing your name. La 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 la. Okay, Mrana me ya wo lie no. I know pebi am to sign no. What you any be who me high no. I know. I don't the low and I'm a high no. I know. Obi rush here 39 blues. Oyam pabwa 39 clues. Me know done you saving at all cost. Me ya mendi with 39 blues. Aje, ebe. When the skin then show me aje. Otune na ya na shake ebe. Body ya you who ni face aje. I dey go gaga. If I see you, I dey go gaga. You be fine girl, na the whole Ghana. Me hima, me newa, me pewa. Although you watch your mama dia, and you met to Zana. Udo yidi mayada. Udo yidi mataba. Abiba, yeah. Abiba. Udo yidi mayada. Very good, Abiba. Girl, I want to sing your name. La 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 la. I want to sing your name. Sing your name. La 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 la.
Yo, some good music there, Kojo. Yesterday what I was saying that, with now Glitch African live performances, you can't hide.
Yes.
Performances, we're going to know if you're doing a good job or not. And now music videos, you can't hide.
Exactly.
And it seems like this is a testament to the fact that you have to release good music videos.
Sure. Now, the era that we are in now, people want to watch. smartphones everywhere. People want to view. So if you are not doing good videos, then you are out of the game. And so now, when you see musicians, if you really want to make the song trend, then you need to have a video. Gone are the days when you can do it without a music
So
video.
you love this one, right?
I love it. The concept is simple. You could see indoors, but the pictures are clear. Everything is all right. And I just love the director did a very good job.
Nice.
And the lady in there.
Also very important. Very important.
She did a very good job. She played the role
very well, right, Kobe? What's your take?
It's quite sad though. It's quite sad because they sent me the link. Like the day before the release, they sent me the link. I've not listened to the song before.
Kofi.
Hey! Oh no. Like finally, Mr. Drew. Mr. Drew. It's like the hook. It's like he's becoming the next.
Yeah.
He's becoming the next big thing because I could just hear everything Drew on the song. That's the reason why he was featured.
Yes.
So he's just on point. Like the rap, they're strong man, what's it? But that blend that would let like people vibe with the females who are not really interested. Yo, Mr. Drew.
You know, Mr. Drew is one artist that I want to wake up tomorrow and see that he's everywhere.
Amen to that.
Because of
Amen to that.
his performance.
Yeah.
And the guy understands live band. When he's on stage singing, you feel the music in your soul. So he's one artist that I'm always praying for that he should conquer the world.
Amen
because
to that, Mr.
he
Drew.
can be a good representation
but Drew,
to Ghana.
This is like crazy. Like
Drew
today's the
is
first time I'm listening to it and I'm just loving it. Drew, like yo.
Yeah.
Then the things there are more things that are going to come.
Here to see our young ones are doing amazing,
Exactly.
you know. And if this is how the music is going to be carried on in terms of the generation, this is a very good torch that is being passed on to. So very big up to you guys. Go out there, support them. You know, we're going to continue to support them as much as possible. And these guys, of course, for supporting them, that's what it's all about. But right now, it's time to play our game. And I always say very, very simple, you know, get a phone, get a tablet, anything that connects to the internet. When you get it and you put some money in there, then you can make as much money as you want based off making the right decisions. Of course, when it comes to Betway, there's so many options in terms of games and everything else. So quick commercial break. When we get back, we have our games to play. Stay tuned in. Chai, the song. And just like that, we're back with Betway. Guys, are you ready? Please, this is how we're signing off today, so I don't want no losers in here.
Okay.
I'm begging you. So guys, like I said, anything that connects to the internet, very, very simple, you know. So many games on there, but here we play Soccer Striker. And when you look on our screen, there's so many options. We have Premier, Club, Amateur, so many figures you can input there. And I always say, the more money you put in, the more chance you have to make more money. Who's going to go first?
Coffee.
He's
closer
closer to the screen.
Coffee, go first.
No, he's closer to the screen.
Okay, Kojo comes before Kofi. So this one there. Kojo, this one there. Are you going middle, left, or right?
Yeah, the last time I went right. And
Oh, you remember where you went?
yes.
Okay.
So
Gonna go there again?
I want to go left.
You sure?
Left, yes.
Okay, let's see if Kojo can make some money on Betway. Ah, Kojo, I told you. Listen to the United fans.
Yeah.
You've got the sauce. Kobe, it's one thing for him to lose, but for you to lose too is going to be a bad look. Please, do something. Make some money for us today. Middle, left, or right?
Middle.
Are you very sure?
Middle.
I asked him if he was
Middle.
sure. Okay, let's go. Let's see if Kobe can make some
Try
money.
again.
Because he
Try
decided to go
Try
straight
again.
ahead and okay. And that's how today we're signing off. We have our winner, and we have, even though he's not, sister, my brother.
Oh, yeah.
Kojo,
Sure.
Charlie, any shout out?
Yes. Let me introduce some few songs to you.
Okay.
Nana Blue from Kofman's Music is
Oh,
out
she
with
came here.
Really? Yeah. Okay, yes. You Miss Me. You Go Miss Me featuring T-Flow is out on all digital platforms, so people should go and stream it.
Nice.
And also, Akunta GH is also out with a new song called I Go Do Am, also on all digital platforms.
Nice.
So people should go out there and support Ghana.
It's good to hear our very own Kojo supporting
Exactly,
these young guys.
exactly,
Kofi, any shout outs?
exactly.
What's up?
So all I want to say is keep on paying e-levy. It will help the industry. Also, please, I beg of you, as much as you can, no matter how small the person is, no matter whether known or unknown, try and stream their music.
Yeah, boy, true.
Try and stream their music. Like, just stream any app. Just stream. Don't download the song. Just stream. We beg you. Stream.
True. I'm sure you agree with that.
Exactly.
Nice
You have to do that.
Nice one. You know, that's how the artists make money.
And they should also appreciate the
better
artists.
content.
They should appreciate. Most of them wait for a big dog to post them before they can appreciate. But all these small guys, the unknown people that are posting,
That is very
go
true.
and share and motivate
very
them
true.
so that other people will also join.
You don't know the artist that you don't know, the blogger that you don't follow, the following they have.
Exactly.
It's incredible. So please pay attention to these guys, you know, both male and female, who are putting in the work to make sure your works are seen out there. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I want to give a big shout out to Mixmaster Gazi. He's actually going to be launching his new studio. I'm going to be hosting. So if you guys can come through tomorrow. 7 p.m. It's in East Legon, so if you can come through, please pull up, you know. And we're going to have a very interesting time because we're going to have an open discussion, conversation. So I know these guys, they're going to be hitting me some very tough questions. I'm going to see you guys tomorrow from 3 to 4 p.m. Thank you so much, guys, for coming through, and thank you so